Welcome to our Sticking with Chemistry series celebrating Chemistry Week 2020. I'm Bethany Cheshire with the Outreach Division here at the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History. Let's get started. So for this video, we will be making a non-Newtonian fluid. That's a substance that mimics the qualities of a solid and a liquid. Some examples of this are blood, quicksand, ketchup, dough, pudding, and what we're making today, Oobleck. So for this experiment, you're going to need some cornstarch, some water, a mixing bowl, a stirring utensil, and a measuring cup. Now this experiment has a 2-to-1 ratio, so you put 2 parts cornstarch with 1 part water. So it just depends on how much you want to make as to what size measuring cup you need. Let's get started. So this recipe calls for 2 parts cornstarch and 1 part water. I have a half a cup, so I'm using my half a cup twice to make a full cup of cornstarch. Now I'm using a half cup of water to make my oobleck. You'll take your spoon or stirring utensil and mix it up. Now as a warning, it is a little hard to mix this together because it immediately starts showing those non-Newtonian substance characteristics. So it's got both a solid and a liquid feel. It is very hard to stir quickly. So you'll notice when you stick your spoon in or whatever you're mixing with that it kind of gets stuck, almost like you're hitting something solid. And you have to kind of go very slow to mix it in so it'll be a very smooth, more thick, I guess slime-like substance is what I would describe it as. So here I'm just playing with it. If we pick it up with our spoon, we notice that it looks like it's drizzling, kind of like icing. I think of it, to me it kind of reminds me of icing on a cinnamon roll is what it reminds me of. But it also has solid properties. You notice that you can kind of touch it and tap on it and it looks like it's bouncing off a solid surface. So it does feel like a solid. So if you're faster with your touches on it, it will keep its solid kind of feeling. If you mess with it slower, if you play with it slowly, it will turn more into that liquid kind of feel that we relate to non-Newtonian substances. Now for parents, when you're ready to dispose of this or clean up, please do not put it down your sink because it can clog it. It's very thick. They suggest, since it's just cornstarch and water, you can just throw it away. It is not harmful. Thank you for joining us for National Chemistry Week. We hope to see you soon at the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History.